Hey guys, today I want to make a video about servicing your Porsche. A couple different ways we do this, and I want to talk about smart customers and some that are just not informed. So we have this Cayman right here that needs a PDK service, and gentleman's very smart by doing this. He's also doing the trans oil as well, which is going to be your transactional differential. And this car has 80,000 miles. It's very wise to do your PDK service at about, I would say, if you're driving it city driving, I would do it at every 30,000. Porsche used to tell you to do it at 60. Now it's 40. They keep changing their mind. They can't figure it out themselves. But really, these oils start to deteriorate due to contaminants, clutch debris, and they will start to go bad. So it's best to just do it earlier. If you race your 911 or your Cayman or Boxster, you'd want to do it earlier. If it was my PDK vehicle, I would do it every 15,000. It's cheaper to do the oil service than to replace a $20,000 transmission. And yes, I said it right, $20,000, $20,000, not $2,000, just in case somebody misunderstood, because somebody questioned the price before, and I'm not kidding you, it's worth the vehicle. The problem is why it's this much is there's no available parts internally. Now we do have certain ways of fixing internal parts on some of these, and there is some parts available that are proprietary to us that we can fix and save you a bunch of money, but not always the case. There's a couple components inside that pretty much break and are due to electrical failures. There's also clutch issues as well. These PDK transmissions are not all the same. Some of them have higher torque values. They have stronger clutch plates, stronger clutches. Like the Turbo S model is going to be a much more robust PDK transmission than, let's say, Cayman S. So completely different as far as robustness, but same in function. These are not the same exact transmissions that you have in the Macans. The Macan PDK is really a DSG transmission from an Audi or Volkswagen product, and also these transmissions are pretty much identical, slight different variations in the design to the Panamera transmission. Now, of course, the Cayenne and the turbo models, those will have ASIN transmissions on the older models, and a lot of the stuff is going to DSG style. And the DSG ones are actually trash. They're also pretty much unrepairable because there's no parts available. Everything's repairable if you can get parts, but the problem is there's no parts, so we have to get intuitive measurements in order to fix these transmissions and try to keep these vehicles on the road. As you see, we have a lot of these 911s. We also have several outside. We work on these cars all the time. I love working on Porsches. They are beautiful vehicles. These here are waiting on parts, waiting on things to arrive. After COVID, everybody's shut down. They can't get anything, so unfortunately we have to wait on that. But there's a couple more that we're about to get into the shop that they're sitting outside right now. And this is probably going to be our third PDK service this month. It's only been 10 days for the new month. It's July 12th. So it's a big PDK month for us. People are realizing that it's better to change your oil than to later on suffer a failure because they are problematic. Do not believe what you read on the forums. The forums will have you believe that they are not problematic and they don't have issues. Well, they don't have issues for the guys that may have PDK transmissions that are currently not experiencing problems, but they will have issues, and they are very expensive. So preventive measurement for the transmission is the way to go. Just preventive maintenance is always the key to these transmissions to function. So if we compare to our turbo transmission here, which is going to be Turbo 911 997.1, it's going to have the Tiptronic Mercedes .6 transmission. There's a lot of bad mouthing about this transmission, that it's garbage, they don't shift well. But guess what, guys? They don't fail. Okay, so if it's garbage and it doesn't fail, I would not consider that as a garbage transmission. Now, again, this is reading some of these guys on the forums. There's a lot of experts on there, and everybody has their own opinion. But we work on these cars for many, many years, and I can tell you one thing. The PDK transmissions are very unreliable transmissions. There's not only due to oil and friction problems that we see in the oil itself and how black the oil gets. This is actually from the gear section of it. I poured out the oil from the PDK already. It was nasty, and this vehicle already had it done once. And that's why it's important to have a customer that understands and is educated, because this gentleman is actually, I would say, a very smart customer. He is going to spend some money right now, but at least the car is going to have no problems. So guys, just for references, if you have a PDK, don't believe everything you read, don't believe everything you hear. Those could be Porsche salespeople telling you this, okay? They could be fake people. You just never know. You don't know what you don't know. And listen to somebody that works on these cars for a living and is certified and does these things every single day. And what we see and experience is usually customers end up selling their car at a loss, and because they can't get parts, Porsche tells you 20 grand, suck it up, buttercup, we can get it done for 20K. And most customers are like, I'm not paying 20K, the car is not even worth 20K. Some of them are worth already less. So a lot of them end up going to auctions, salvage yards, and then you get a good deal when you go to the salvage yard or auction and you bid on one, you buy it for like so cheap, you're thinking you got this awesome deal, but then you figure out, oh, the PDK is not working. Oh, it must be something simple. It's never something simple, I wish. So just for those that have these vehicles, we like to always give you guys a heads up. Whether you take our advice or not, it really won't hurt our feelings. If you don't, it's totally cool. We hope you have no issues with your PDK. Certainly we wouldn't want you to. But if you want to be on the wise side, I recommend you service it frequently. Alright guys, we'll see you next time, and I hope this video helps somebody, and like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.